Welcome to the shooting show. This week, with the Roe rut just around the corner, we're out stalking with the Sporting Rifle Dream Team in Scotland.
This is a story about when to go Roe stalking. We start in June on the Brahan Estate in Inverness-shire with estate stalker Roddy Rolfe guiding Sporting Rifle's Byron pace. The trouble with June stalking is the height of the grass and the crops.
I think that's us being made. The buck clearly knows that we're here. It's very difficult in this long grass to see them before they see you.
If we do run into an animal, Byron wants kit he can rely on.
Browning Export in 243. What are we shooting today? 100 grains?
Yes, I think it is, yes.
100 grains. A very nice Swarovski scope. Exactly the kind of thing that you need, nice wide objective lens. We're stalking in the evening here today. So might be a call for a last light shot. We'll see how it goes. But very nice synthetic rifle. I think I should be able to get on with this just fine.
This estate reeks of history. Once home of the Earls of Seaforth, former chiefs of the Clan Mackenzie, it is a jewel of peace and tranquility in the crown of the Highlands. It has 4,000 acres of rich farmland that rises gently into the hills above the River Connon.
It's arable and commercial timber. Main crops potatoes. The wheat and barley is mainly for maltings, whisky. They have holiday homes. We have fishing. They do mountain biking, four-wheel driving, clay pigeon shooting, pheasant syndicate, just everything.
The castle here was demolished in the 1950s and the rubble used for the Connon Bridge. The Matheson family, descendants of the Mackenzies, now live in the main house which was the old stable block. Roddy shows us the grave of Cruiser, Colonel Stuart Mackenzie's dog. He accompanied the 9th Lancers throughout the Afghan campaigns, 1878, 79 and 80, including the infamous march from Kabul to Kandahar, during which he saved his master's life. Back to the stalking, and the estate recently recorded a gold medal buck.
It was a German hunter. He'd just passed his exams the year before. It was his first hunting trip, and his first buck was a gold medal. Very lucky guy. I think I've had two here in 23 years, 2 golds, a few silvers, and a few more bronzes. But no, they're a rarity. They're good to get. We take roughly about 15 bucks and about 15 to 20 does off of it per year, and it seems to be the right amount of damage, or the least amount of damage being done. It works okay. Yeah.
One piece of woodland looks promising. The rolling country gives us far-reaching views, but the height of the crops is against us. We see deer, but as usual, they are distant does, which are out of season. Let's rewind to May, when the grass is lower and Byron is out on his own ground with a friend on the east coast of Scotland. Less cover is bad for deer, but it makes the stalk much more interesting. Byron and Martin have plenty of crawling and spying deer before they reach position. Lower vegetation means more visibility, and means Byron is able to get onto a shootable buck.
Martin, I don't think I've ever stalked a single roe deer for that long before. I mean, the stalk wasn't that long, but we were sat waiting for a very long time.
I made it about 2 hours in total.
Yeah, he just didn't want to show himself, and we saw him walking along this bit of rough ground here between 2 wheat fields. But the nature of the ground, it was very, very difficult to get a shot, even though we had good elevation.
He just wouldn't show himself. He was either behind the stones, or behind some grass, or behind the rise. Eventually he showed himself. I got a shot off. It was a fairly decent shot, a little bit high and a little bit behind, but the beast went straight down. No drama at all.
Now, of course, the grass may be high, but the Roe rut has started, and the bucks are showing themselves, so it's time to get out there and get stalking.
Byron there, showing us you don't get one every time. And now, the shooting show news.
This is the Shooting Show News. Scottish Natural Heritage has issued an alert against expanding muntjac populations urging deer managers to shoot them on sight. Muntjac are not yet established in Scotland, but 2 were seen in Dumfries and Galloway earlier this month. An SNH advisor described muntjac as among the most destructive animal pests in Britain. Game shoots are optimistic about the forthcoming season, says the annual survey conducted by Smith's Gore and Guns on Pegs. The Shoot Intention survey reported that 35% of shoots were more optimistic than last year, compared with just 7% who were less optimistic. On average, shoots were also increasing bird numbers and had more confirmed bookings. Read the story in the next issue of Modern Gamekeeping, out on the 8th of August. The Countryside Alliance will dedicate an entire month this year to encouraging the public to eat more game meat. Go Wild with British Game Month will take place across November and will involve regional teams distributing recipe booklets and working with butchers and dealers to help make sure game meat is available. Ben Husthwaite has returned to form, winning the Dutch Fitask Grand Prix. Resurgent after having his gun stolen in April, Husthwaite stormed the leaderboard, scoring 211 ahead of Mark Marshall's 206. The full report is in the next issue of Clay Shooting, out on the 23rd of August. In other news, you can read the full story of a gamekeeper who is suing Strathclyde Police after they brought failed drug allegations against him in the next edition of Modern Gamekeeping. And finally, in the Target Sports section of Sporting Rifle, a study has forecast that Britain will achieve its largest ever medal haul at the 2012 Olympics. That's the Shooting Show news. All you need to know about what goes bang and what falls over.
Thanks for watching. That's it for this week. We're out every Monday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. This is The Shooting Show.